Let's be honest. No one tells you what really happens as you age. Sure, we talk about gray hair, joint pain, and memory loss. But what about the dark, uncomfortable behaviors seniors start developing silently? What about the things we don't talk about at family dinners? The things that slowly destroy relationships, self-worth, and happiness? This video is not sugar-coated. We're going to reveal 12 ugly, raw, emotional truths about aging, the things most seniors do, but never admit. And if you're over 60, or love someone who is, this might just open your eyes, and maybe even save a relationship. This might make you uncomfortable. But it could also change. Number 1. They gradually isolate themselves. One of the most overlooked shifts is how seniors start to withdraw socially. They stop making phone calls. They stop visiting friends. They even stop responding to messages or invitations. This isn't usually announced, it just happens. And no one notices until it's been weeks or months. Reasons include loss of energy, shame over health or appearance, feeling like a burden, thinking people are too busy for me. But social isolation in seniors is linked to increased risk of dementia, higher mortality rates, accelerated depression and anxiety. Social connection isn't a luxury in aging, it's survival. Number 2. They begin ignoring personal hygiene and appearance. Neglected grooming is another silent sign. Less frequent showers. Wearing stained or old clothes. Not brushing hair or teeth regularly. It's often misunderstood as laziness. But the real causes include depression, physical pain, e.g. arthritis making dressing difficult, forgetfulness, loss of motivation due to low self-esteem. When seniors stop maintaining hygiene, their health declines faster. They feel less worthy. They experience social rejection. Cleanliness supports confidence. It's not cosmetic, it's core to mental health. Before discussing third point, subscribe and like this channel for more valuable content like this. Don't forget to hit the like button and turn on notifications. Number 3. They start hoarding and refusing to let go of clutter. As people age, many begin holding on to possessions, obsessively. It can be old newspapers, broken tools, expired medications, clothes that no longer fit. The reason isn't always sentimentality, it can be fear of losing control, anxiety about needing things in the future, emotional attachment to the past, cognitive issues like mild dementia. Hoarding creates unsafe living conditions, affects hygiene, and stresses family members. Encouraging safe decluttering protects dignity, space, and mental clarity. Number 4. They swing between overtrust and paranoia. With age, judgment can become inconsistent. Some seniors fall for phone scams and email fraud, believing strangers easily. Others become extremely suspicious, even of family or long-trusted friends. They might accuse caregivers of stealing. Fear neighbors are watching them. Trust fake calls offering money or insurance. Why it happens: cognitive decline, e.g. early Alzheimer's. Increased vulnerability. Emotional trauma. Fear of losing autonomy. Seniors need structured support to stay financially and emotionally safe. Number 5. They refuse to accept medical advice or help. Many seniors start resisting professional help, from doctors, caregivers, or even loved ones offering assistance. Common phrases include, "Doctors just want your money." "I don't need a checkup, I'm fine." "I've lived this long without it." This denial often results in untreated illness, missed diagnoses, medical emergencies that could have been prevented. Root causes: fear of hospitals, pride, distrust in the healthcare system, fear of discovering something bad. Early detection and regular care are essential. Refusing help isn't independence, it's self-endangerment. Number 6. They begin to complain constantly without realizing it. Chronic complaining becomes a habit for many seniors, complaints about aches, the news, the weather, the younger generation, and technology. But this isn't always bitterness. It's often a way to release frustration. Express unspoken sadness. Feel heard. Regain a sense of control. The danger: it pushes people away. It reinforces negativity. It becomes a default way of communicating. Seniors often need empathy and engagement, not just correction. Number 7. They obsessively compare everything to the past. Things were better back then. People had respect. Today's generation doesn't know anything. These comparisons aren't just nostalgia, they can become barriers to adaptation. It prevents seniors from connecting with their grandchildren, understanding technology, accepting new ideas or treatments, participating in the present. Honoring the past is good, but living in it at the cost of today is not. Number 8. They refuse to learn anything new. Many seniors become mentally rigid. They stop learning, and worse, they stop trying. Whether it's a smartphone, new medication instructions, or changes in daily routines, the immediate response is, "I can't." Reasons: fear of failure, fear of embarrassment, loss of confidence, internalized ageism, "I'm too old for this." The result: cognitive decline accelerates. Independence decreases. Self-worth shrinks. The brain never retires. New learning keeps seniors mentally alive and emotionally connected. Number 9. They suppress emotional pain and avoid talking about feelings. Most seniors were raised in a generation where emotional expression was discouraged. So when they experience grief, guilt, regret, loneliness, they often stay silent. Instead of talking, they distract themselves, dismiss emotions, become irritable or withdrawn. This leads to depression, anxiety, chronic physical symptoms tied to emotional stress. Seniors deserve emotional care, not just physical care. Conversations matter. Number 10. They refuse to plan for death or discuss end-of-life wishes. Seniors often avoid discussing wills, medical directives, funeral plans, asset distribution. They believe, talking about death makes it happen. The kids will handle it. I'll get to it later. But lack of planning causes family disputes, legal complications, unclear medical decisions. Planning for death is an act of responsibility, not surrender. It provides clarity and peace for everyone. Number 11. They hold on to grudges far too long. Aging doesn't always bring forgiveness. Some seniors carry resentment for years, even decades. They cut off people over old arguments, misunderstandings, perceived slights. But the emotional cost is isolation, bitterness, missed time with loved ones. Reconciliation isn't weakness. It's emotional freedom. Number 12. They quietly give up on life. This is the hardest, and most common, ugly truth. Some seniors stop trying. Stop exploring. Stop setting goals. Stop dreaming. They say things like, "I'm too old. What's the point now? It's too late for me." This mindset leads to emotional numbness, physical decline, a quiet death long before the actual one. As long as you're alive, there's a reason. Purpose doesn't retire. These 12 habits are not symptoms of bad character, they're signs of aging that often go unnoticed, unspoken, and unchallenged. If you're a senior, reflect on these behaviors honestly. Don't judge yourself, but don't ignore them either. You can still grow, still change, still shine. If you love a senior, speak with compassion. Offer help without pity. Encourage gently, consistently, and respectfully. These 12 habits are not symptoms of bad character, they're signs of aging that often go unnoticed, unspoken, and unchallenged. If you're a senior, reflect on these behaviors honestly. Don't judge yourself, but don't ignore them either. You can still grow, still change, still shine. If you love a senior, speak with compassion. Offer help without pity. Encourage gently, consistently, and respectfully. Comment below, which of these surprised you the most? Are you noticing any of them in yourself or someone you care about? Share this video. Let's normalize truth in aging, without shame, without silence. You still matter. You still have time. You still have power. White heavy checkmark like. White heavy checkmark comment. White heavy checkmark subscribe for more honest senior health content.